Reducing air pollution. Today we will be talking about air pollution and how we as human beings can reduce it. Firstly, some of the sources of air pollutants are fuel-based vehicles, which include cars, buses, machinery, and other fuel-based items. Local sources such as power plants and generators, and also private use of wood-burning stoves or burning of forests or other burning methods. These three are not the only sources of air pollutants, but they are some of the most substantial. Additionally, car tires and construction sites, for example for road construction and repair, produce dust and particulate matter. And particulate matter are those tiny little pieces of matter or debris that you will find in the atmosphere. There are many known risks associated with exposure to air pollutants, and residents of densely populated urban areas with high traffic intensity are particularly exposed. So you're seeing in your urban areas such as your downtown, your school areas, areas where there are lots of homes and activities and recreational buildings, you will see those urban areas are where you will see your highest traffic amounts and your highest levels of air pollutants. Air pollution has both short and long-term effects. The main effect of increased levels of air pollutants is respiratory problems. So this is the main effect on humans. The main effect on humans is respiratory problems, including reduced immunity to lung infections. Increased levels of air pollutants can have significant impact on people with asthma, as it can cause more frequent and more intense asthma attacks. Not only does air pollution affect human beings, but it also affects crops, vegetation, buildings, and also cultural heritage. So, what can you do? As a human being, what can you do to reduce air pollution? Remember, even though you are one person, it only takes one person to make a change. It takes one match to light a fire. So, what can you do? Firstly, these are just a few out of many. You can 1. Drive your car less. Vehicle exhaust is a major source of air pollution. Therefore, you can carpool, bike, use the bus system, or use electric cars. You can use less diesel fuel cars. Number 2. Keep your car in good repair. The worse condition or the older your car is, the worse condition it is in, and you will see that your exhaust, your engines, and other things that give off those pollutants are becoming even more and more common for where you see those problems. So you want to keep your car in good repair or keep your car new. Number 3, do not burn your garbage. We saw that burning either wood for heat or burning garbage is a major source of air pollutant. And number 4, use less energy. To use efficient appliances and heating systems, turn off the electrical stuff that you are not using. So we can be like countries or such as France or cities such as Paris, where we see that Paris has began banning cars in many historical central districts on weekends. They have imposed bans on vehicles. They made public transport free during major pollution events, and they encourage car and bike sharing programs. Another city that does this is the Netherlands, is in the Netherlands. And so in the Netherlands, their politicians want to ban the sale of all petrol and diesel cars starting in 2025. They will only allow electric or hydrogen vehicles. The proposed new law would allow anyone who already owns a petrol or diesel car to continue using it. You just cannot buy new or used petrol or diesel cars in and after 2025. They also encourage bicycle use. So thinking of the Bahamas. In the comments, can you please tell me what is one way or one method that you think the Bahamas can instill to reduce our air pollution? And what is one method that you as an individual or you with your family members and friends can do on a single scale to help and reduce the air pollution that you create?